Yeah, a problem. Man, it'd be crazy, I promise, man. It'd be like.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Junyer CTN. The CTN stands for Changing the Narrative. This is a platform to try to help build a community for people who are talented, write books, do music, whatever the case may be. You may sell clothes, whatever it is. Let's build this platform to help support each other. Also, talk about topics that I believe that we do need to talk about. And if you feel like there's a topic that needs to be talked about, write it in the description. Don't forget to like and share, and that would definitely help support this platform. Okay, without further ado, let's get this thing going. The Life of Currency. This is a book that I wrote. You can click on the link in the description with Raw Games 22/purchase. Definitely check this book out. I guarantee you're going to like it. I guarantee you're going to love it. Okay. Once you are done with this book, you are definitely want to check out The Life of Currency More Than a Bill. Okay. This is the part 2 of this part 1. Okay. Definitely check it out. Leave your comments in the description. I definitely want to hear your feedback on that. Want to have a good time, like to drink, tired of just drinking, have a conversation, want to break the ice, whatever the case may be, keep the party going. Are you a host that you trying to have a good time with your party? Get you, no one's safe, everyone drinks. Guaranteed this is going to break the ice. This is going to get people going, flowing, laughing, joking, the whole nine. The whole package of the party, what you're trying to be and trying to do is in this game. You don't need no other game. This is the only game you need if you're really trying to get the party exactly where you're trying to get it to go. Okay. Last but not least, who knows? It's not who you know, it's what you know. This game guaranteed. This is the game that launched everything off. Okay. You are going to love it once you play it, but you can't knock it till you try it. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Get a few friends, get together, look in the description, click on the link, order this game. You are not going to regret it. I guarantee it. Okay. Check those out in the description. Raw Games 22/purchase. Okay. So today I really want to get right into it. All right. That's what we're going to do. So today's topic is going to be leaders versus followers. Okay? Leaders versus followers. Let's talk about it before the time run out. Okay. Everybody want to be a leader. Everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to be a CEO. Everyone want to be a don. Everyone want to be a kingpin. Everyone want to be a king, right? Everyone want to be the person in charge, the president, the captain, whatever the high title is. That's what everybody want to be. Everybody's so quick to be that top person, that top dog, right? But it all starts by following. I don't know when that somebody made that a bad thing of being a follower. Every top position, somebody had to teach them that road. Okay. Say like for you had a job, for example, right? You get hired for a job, whatever the job may be cutting grass, it may be putting up drywall, it may be on the assembly line, it may be putting together a car, it may be trying to be a chef making casserole or lasagna or something. I don't know. The person who's teaching you that role, that's the leader. Okay. You don't know what you're doing. So whatever, when you first enter whatever place you're trying to enter to and you're trying to learn and get that job, you have to be taught. That is being a follower. Okay. You have to follow somebody else's lead until you can know what you're doing. And then now you have the knowledge to pass that knowledge on, that information on. Now you become a leader. But there's different levels of leadership. Okay. Everybody want to be, oh, I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. Why you don't want nobody to tell you what to do? Everybody at some point been told what to do in order for you to know, in order for you to learn. Don't take following such negatively. Don't do that. Learn to be a leader. Learn to lead. You can be dropped down in the middle of an island, and have you fished before? Have you hunt before? Do you know what plants to stay away from? Do you know what water is safe to drink? If not, you need to take a step back and let somebody take on that leadership role. For example, one of the greatest wonders of the world is the pyramids, right? Somebody had to do the work. So the people who doing the labor work, they are followers. Somebody had to tell them what to do. Somebody had to design that. Somebody had to know what needs to be used in order for that pyramid to stay up for so long. You don't want nobody to give you a leadership role, tell you what to do, and now you building a paper house, and soon the wind blow and it start raining. Now that house come crumbling down. Yeah, there was a leader. They told you what to do, how to build it, but it didn't last long. Or do you want the leadership from the person who has longevity, like the person who told them people to build them pyramids? Okay, maybe it was slave work back in the day where people was forced to build it, but nevertheless, it stayed up for a long time. Same thing with some things in Greece, some statues wherever, all around the world, all the statues that people had to build that's real massive, real big, that it took a lot of manpower to make. A leader had to show and tell them people what to do. Okay? First, learn how to do the work. How you gonna learn how to do the work? If you want to build this house, who has the knowledge to teach you what beams go where, what electrical go where, what piping goes where? You got to know these things. So somebody can give you the equipment, like, go ahead, knock yourself out, go ahead and do it. But you don't know what you're doing. So you're seeking information. Even if you self-teach yourself, even if you get books to read, got the books to read, you want to self-teach yourself and go step by step, and that's something how you learn, that's fine. But don't forget, somebody had to write that book. Somebody had to write that book for you to follow instructions. Being the follower, oh, I self-taught. I just figured it out on my own. I was just piecing it together until something worked. Okay, that's cool. So you didn't follow nobody else's lead, but it cost you a lot of time. It cost you a lot of effort. You wasted so much instead of just seeking the help that you needed to get it done. Who want to waste time? Who want to waste money? Who want to waste energy? It's pointless. Seek out the knowledge that you need to apply it to make yourself more efficient. You can save yourself a lot of time and headache by just getting the information by somebody who knows it. That's all you have to do. Leadership is nothing but experience. That's all what it is. Somebody taught this. Maybe the first person who ever did it, they didn't have nobody teaching them. They just had to figure it out, like the person who learning how to turn plastic into diesel fluid. Just trial and error, trying to figure out different things, trying to figure out what works, trying to figure out what don't work. That's just trial and error. So it's taking them a lot of time and energy and resources and money trying to figure out how to create this thing, right? So somebody had to be the first to do it. But once somebody do it, they have that information and they can say, and they can pass it on to you, and it save you generations, save you decades, years, months, weeks, days of trial and error, because the information is right there. If you want to make lasagna from scratch, you can just Google it. Look it up online. Google it. The information right here is always in the book. Whatever you want to know is in the book. Okay? If it's not in the book, you could be the first person to make the book. Write it. Pass it on to somebody else. Make somebody else's journey easier. That's why people driving on roads now, at some point, people had to create the pathways. Somebody had to go through that grass and go through it enough. You know, when you're in the neighborhood, you keep coming across the grass, eventually it's going to turn into a trail of dirt. But somebody had to be the first one to walk across. So when somebody was the first one to walk across, guess what? Somebody seen it and then they took the same path. It's like walking in snow, in deep snow. Somebody had to be the first to put their feet in. Had your feet sunk in there. Might got some snow in your shoes, got your toes all cold now, but the person who coming behind you going into the same steps that you took and made their journey easier. That's being a follower. And that's okay. If you know an easier route, if somebody leading the way, you know a better way or easier way, speed something. Then take control of that leadership. Okay, now y'all feeding off each other. If you feeding back and forth from each other, like they learning from you, you learning from them, all that is partnership. Partnership. I'm learning from you and I'm teaching you at the same time. You learning from me and you're teaching from me. It's a trade-off. We're equals. Partnership. 50-50. Half and half. Okay, if it's a set of 4, 25, 25, 25, 25, everybody is equal across the board. We all leading each other. We all learning from each other. We all teaching each other. Partnership. A lot of successful people, depending on how you consider what success is, because success is not always the value of money. Even though in today's time, that's what they want to measure people's success is, depending on how much is in your bank account. But whatever the case may be, a lot of successful people always say, I'm always learning and I'm always looking to learn. I'm never too old to learn, right? That means they always want to seek information. They always want to digest knowledge. More information. I didn't know this. What can be helpful? What can help me save time? What can help me raise more? Whatever the information is, they always continue learning. Okay? That means they're telling you, I don't mind taking the best seat. I don't mind shutting up and listening. Okay? I don't mind that. I don't mind seeking in the information that helps me. Somebody can teach me something new. You can learn something from somebody younger than you. You can learn something from somebody older than you. You can learn something from somebody who the opposite sex. It doesn't matter. Everybody has the ability to teach, and everyone needs the willpower to learn. That's all we all need to do collectively. Learn, teach, pass on the information. Don't seek the information. And here's another thing too. They say information is to be sold, not told. So if somebody took a lot of time and energy and is the first one to gather all this information, and now you want this information, okay, yeah, they want to sell you the information. Okay, I get it. It took me a lot of time, and I'm just gonna give it to you, and then it saved you 10 years of research, and now you could just give it. I could just give it to you that easily because I developed that information. But if somebody told you the information, they pass it on to you as a favor or look out, whatever the case may be. Hey, I'm just gonna give you this information. Pass it on as well. Somebody's seeking for that information, pass it on. Why you want to slap a tax on it and somebody give it to you for free? That's not cool. Oh, I'm gonna give you the information. Give me the plan. Oh, show me how to change the brakes and rotors on the car. Okay, I'll take the time out to teach you, just to give you the information and knowledge and put hands-on experience on it, right? And now when somebody see you doing it, hey, can you teach me how to do that? Yeah, I gotta charge you like $200 an hour though. But hey, everybody different. Everybody different. I feel like you should, if somebody pass on the information to you for free, like somebody give you a book and then you learn in that book and that book changed your life, pass on, when you're done with it, pass on to somebody else. Pass it forward. Everything don't need to be charged. Everything don't need to be a price on it. Lost my train of thought when I had something to say earlier, but it's cool. Another thing is, earn that spot. Earn that leadership spot. Somebody can easily give you that role, but also know your value of the information that you develop. Earn that spot and learn your value. Let me break that down real quick. Say like you at a corporation, you at a job, right? Started at the bottom, work your way up. You worked your way up, learning things. You started on the assembly line. You did the cafeteria, whatever the stages is to keep growing within the company, right? So you did them steps. So now it's a position open. That's a really good high position. And you feel you really earned that position. So you apply for that position because you did the work, you have the experience, you have the knowledge, you put in your dues, you put in your time. You definitely deserve that position. Everybody else around agrees with you. You deserve that position. The position comes up, they about to announce who gets that role, and then they give it to someone else that you believe that didn't earn that spot. They didn't go through the levels that you went through. They don't have the experience that you have. They don't have the knowledge that you have. But yet they're grooming them, teaching them just to play that role. So if something ever happened, they don't have the answers to it. So what they're going to do, they're going to seek you or seek somebody else to give them that information so the task can be completed. So you feel you've been overlooked. If you feel that way, if you have the knowledge and the ability to take on a role, and you being overlooked and you not being appreciated for your value, go somewhere else. Someone else would love to take you on. Someone else would love to bring on that experience, that knowledge into their corporation. Okay? Learn your value. Learn your importance. Learn, you know your experience you've been through. You have the knowledge. If somebody won't listen to you, oh, this is what I was going to say before I forget. Why is it that people only listen to people who they feel is successful? Somebody regular can tell you something, how to do something, give you some piece of advice, and you let it go on one ear, not the other. But someone else who you admire, that you feel like they have all this whatever, stars and sprinkles, and you believe in everything they say, you just gummling it up. But this person told you that same information, but you don't want to hear it. Why is that? Put that in the comments. I really want to know that. Someone could be, say, like a famous movie star, okay? And you see them on TV, they got a book and all that stuff, and they tell you everything, you just eating it up. Oh man, that's right, that's right. But somebody else told you that live around the corner for you, been telling you that same stuff for years, and you ain't never want to hear it. But then, little as you know, the person who you listening to, somebody else is behind the scenes telling them what to say, telling them what to do. It's a mirror. It's like the Wizard of Oz. So you think this person on the forefront, but they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the experience. That's why they got songwriters. People that sing in the song, yeah, they have the voice. They have the image, whatever the image that people really want to take on. But in actuality, they don't know anything. That's why they have songwriters, people that have been through the experience, that actually live life, that know these things, that don't look the part, that don't have the image, that don't have the it factor when you look at them. But they have all the information, they have all the knowledge. Start listening to the people that's in that mail room. Start listening to the people that's working on Fridays. Start listening to that janitor. Listen to your parents, your aunties, your uncles that has experience. Listen, everybody has experience. But don't just be so quick to gobble up to people that you see on the TV or the magazine that they just know everything or have the latest this or the latest that. They don't know no more than you do. Sometimes you know more than them. But you're willing to take a back seat for them and belittle yourself to put somebody else up, above you or in front of you. Leaders versus followers, okay? It's not bad to be a follower. Leadership is nothing but experience, okay? Learn to follow. Learn to soak up that information and learn to pass it on. Be a follower. It's not bad. Everybody follows, okay? So that's the time right there. I know I was all over the place with that one, but put in the comments your definition or your role. Put in the comments that how did you play a leadership role and how did you become a follower as well? Okay, like I said, I could have said some negative things about following, monkey see, monkey do type stuff, but I ain't gonna get into that. So today's what I want to say, it's not sponsorship. Today's, I want to choose another word for it. I say feature. Today's business feature is Foolish Decisions. The author is Tamika Penman. Okay? Check this book out. The link is in the description. Foolish Decisions by Tamika Penman. Good book. Author. Check her out. Tell her I said hi. Last episode, it was Dominique with her book. Okay? It was with the I can't think of the title. It's the Curly Hair Don't Care, something like that. Tell her I said hi as well. Okay, I forgot to mention that. When you go to their page, check it out. Even if you don't purchase anything, at least say Junyer said hi. Junyer said hi. Check this book out. The link is in the description with everything else that I said. The Life of Currency, the No One Safe, Everyone Drinks, Who Knows, this book, each episode, everything is in the description. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, okay? Tell me how everything's going, your feedback. Feedback is very important. That is your voice to be heard, okay? And all comments will be read and received, okay? So just like any other episode, the music that you heard at the beginning, don't forget to rate the song with the lyrics, beat, and overall, okay? So we want to keep this thing going. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. See you until next time.
Yeah. I promise. Man, it'd be crazy, I promise, man. It'd be like life been lifing and bills been billing. Streets still calling, demons still killing. Mama still praying, no God willing. Blessed hands laying, protect our children. It's poison in the water, sickness in the food, spells in the visions, corrupting all the rules. Misled by the leaders, uneducated teachers, unethical procedures. From who we hold prestigious, they cautious but they leeches. Took everything but bleachers. At first they didn't believe us until they found they need us. Purity in the heart, got to make you move right. Solidify your purpose, cut smooth like a knife. Play while you talk with so much love. Cause if I leave with my life, you will see that dove. Stainless, cause I stand out and above. And this ain't home for me, I just came to cut a rug. Plus, life been lifing, and bills been billing, and streets been calling, and demons still killing. Mama still praying, no God willing. Blessed hands laying, protect our children. Make a living, have more purpose. Build family legacy, name working. Many generations passed on in this time. 100 years strong, I'm trying to build a vine. Well connected and respected, I don't mind. Control how we live and we can blow like landmines. Don't believe the hype, it still takes some time. But my ethics so relentless, I can see it in the blind. Got to go and get it, cause that's what's ours. Dreams of a black man landing on Mars. Steam from a great downtown subpar. Ambitions of a genius crippled down by the bar. Resilient through what life threw this far. I give it all to God, I'm just riding in the car. I give him all the praise, cause each and every stage he done opened doors and my heart's still amazed. Cause life been lifing and bills been billing, and streets still calling and demons still killing. Mama still praying, no God willing. Blessed hands laying, protect our children. Cause life been lifing and bills been billing, and streets still calling and demons still killing. And mama still praying, no God willing. Blessed hands laying, protect our children. Huh? Protect our children.
Everybody up the hill.
Life.